Picturesque aerials looking out toward Lake Michigan on a great afternoon for baseball from Wrigleyville. It's the Yankees and the Cubs, and it's now from the windy city of Chicago. There's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's interleague baseball, the first of a two-game set between the New York Yankees and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Angel Pagan will stride in now. And as you see from that highlighted column, he currently sits number 6 in the American League in stolen bases. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7:07.
And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start tonight.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here to start the ball game. Well, that'll be important for him as we move along tonight.
And this will be fouled away. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first by Betterment, one gone. So Pagan kept off base to open things up, and with that, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Ian Kinsler will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, barehanded for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Roger Bernardina will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Center fielder, Roger Bernardina.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Corey Hunter will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the major league leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
James Newcomb will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Oh, now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases. And this will bounce up against the ivy now, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them. He finds a gap for a double.
Albert Pujols will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Wilson Betemit will stand in with runners at the corners now as he looks for a third straight 2-out hit here in the inning to maybe get him a run after all. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. A 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced to second base for Kinsler. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Mark Trumbo leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is fouled straight back. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Come on, Cubs!
Manny Morales will stand in. In there, strike one.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Betemit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
A strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Johnny Peralta will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Jason Castro will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Jason Castro.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get all the way out to the ivy around the 353 sign. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
Right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Marcus Semien will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Dylan Axelrod will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Here we go.
Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Roger Bernardina will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Soriano holding, now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they've got a man caught in the rundown, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. And standing in now, a guy whose daddy was a catcher here at Wrigley Field for a number of years, Nick Swisher. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. John Jaso will be the batter. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grounded, foul. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, and Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Michael Fiers will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time. Mid-80s, but it's called strike one. One out, nobody on. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Soriano will tuck this one away for route number 2.
The batter, center fielder,
Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. The Yankees pick up a run. Roger Bernardina makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Roger Bernardina.
Ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Yeah, it should be 3-0 right now. Now you're just letting the pitcher right back into the at-bat.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Fouled back. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Torrey Hunter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. And Peralta will put this one away for route number 2. James Newcomb will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
James Newcomb.
Oh, and he gets into one here and hits it high and deep to center field. The center fielder will give it a look, but this ball is gone. A home run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, right fielder.
1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Mark Trumbo will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Torrey will make the catch, and the side is retired. Wilson Betemit will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Baseman, Wilson Betemit.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. There to take it in is Jaso, and there's 1 away. Jason Castro will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Alfonso Soriano will dig in. He singled his first time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here it is, the 3-0. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Marcus Semien will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Dylan Axelrod will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Myers is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Manny Morales will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Johnny Peralta comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Nick Swisher will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Swing and a liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
John Jaso will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Hunter is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. Roger Bernardina will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Roger.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Swisher for the 1st out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 as their 2 top speeds. Torrey Hunter will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
1 strike now to Hunter. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. James Newcomb will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Fouled back. And that misses 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And the throw to Swisher, 2 away. Albert Pujols will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Pagan has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Eric Sogard will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, Eric Sogard.
First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Angel Pagan will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Ian Kinsler started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And Soriano will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Javi Guerra is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Wilson Betemit will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plan himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Jason Castro will step in. He homered his last time around. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Alfonso Soriano will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he may still have a little bit of tread on those tires after all. He may be a step or two slower than when he was in his 20s, but he can still go home to first with the best of them, and he winds up beating that one out.
Marcus Semien will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Oh, lots of real estate on the right side of the infield here as he steers this one into right, a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Dylan Axelrod will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now both runners are breaking, and no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Roger Bernardina will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Torrey Hunter will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Fouled straight back. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Randy Choate will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Mark Trumbo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Center field. And Bernardino will pull this one in. 2 gone now.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And Soriano will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down. Josh Colmenter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. James Newcomb will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and now a swing and a drive. Deep left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Albert Pujols will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Trumbo is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. Wilson Betamine will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a swing as he pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Jason Castro stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Nick Swisher will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Again, a 1-2. Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the 2nd extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
John Jaso will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. For Swisher, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Castro able to look it in, and that's a frustrating first out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting.
Number 24, Taylor Teagarden.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Angel Pagan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. Ronald Belisario will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Alfonso Soriano will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Here we go.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Myers is there to put it away, and the free swinging Soriano gone on 1 pitch.
Now batting, second baseman,
Marcus Semien will step in, a base hit in his last time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Andrew Newcomb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Swisher will gather this one in for out number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion.
now batting,
And
center fielder,
you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Roger Bernardina will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
When things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Corey Hunter will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. He's running towards second and just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad. Andrew Newcomb will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Soriano is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Swing and, ooh, he saws him off with that one. That's slicing, just foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.